I know, right? I know, right? I know, right? Is that retro? Is that retro in the flesh? It is. It is. Don't stop doing that. Stop, y'all. Stop. But nah, for real though. Look, I ain't got all day today, so I ain't gonna even waste y'all time. We got some crazy videos. So let me go ahead and fix my mic. I'll never let y'all see me at this stage. Usually, I just got the logo just hitting 360s on y'all, but I ain't gonna do that right now. I ain't gonna lie. I probably gotta open up a phone because I ain't got my chat. I'm not signed into my chat on here for some reason. Yeah, I ain't signed into my chat. I don't know why, but hey, it be like that sometimes. I ain't signed into my. Okay, yeah. Okay, y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me. I just want to make sure I was able to be heard. Heard I was able to be. Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all having a good day? I know. It's like the midday. The only reason I went live now is because everybody. Hey, look, I was finna go somewhere, but I'm not trying to get stuck in traffic. Y'all know how that be. Y'all know exactly how that be. So look, y'all. I'm not even gonna I'm not even gonna waste y'all time all day with this one. But hey, this grandma was found without her head. I don't know what happened or why she didn't have a head, but I'm pretty sure was it a grandson involved? Because for some reason I
27-year-old
always think
Alice
it's a
Trench.
grandson.
When an officer arrived at the home, something felt off. What he didn't know is that this would be the most disturbing call of his career.
That's in. Hey, I came out here to do a well-being check on someone, and when I walk up to the door, it smells like kerosene burning kind of smell, and there's no one coming to the door. I don't know how to explain the smell, but it does not smell great. It smells like something like, it smells like kerosene. I don't like the friggin' smell of it when I walk up to the door. I only smell it when I walk up, and I don't know what it is. It stinks, but it doesn't smell like dead people. It smells like, yeah, kind of chemically. I'll just hang it out front, and actually I'll walk around the property to see if I can see anything out back. There's a tall fence, but I'll see if I can stand over it. It just says she's been trying to call her all morning. Hey, this is 6412. Can you have fire rescue respond? Like, when I walk up to the door here, it smells really bad, like a kerosene, propane-y smell. Awesome. They don't have to be 1018, but it just funny smell, and I don't want to open the door and the house blow up.
Dogs inside.
Hey, how are you doing today? Have you seen that neighbor recently? Not this one, 2 houses down.
Oh, Alice and Nick?
Yes, Miss Alice.
I haven't seen her.
Who's
No,
Nick?
I don't usually go over there at all.
Gotcha. You haven't seen him driving in and out recently or anything?
Not today.
Did you
no.
see him yesterday?
Yeah, she goes up and down the street quite a bit.
Like walking or
No, driving.
driving? Okay, what does she
Yeah.
drive? Is it the car
What's
that's
up,
in the
Mango?
driveway? It's like a dark, kind of grayish black Cadillac.
Yes, that one
Okay.
is her car.
Gotcha. Her daughter's calling, worried about her, and I've knocked on the door and it smells kind of gassy, like propane. So I don't know. We're waiting on fire
Ready
rescue.
to go knock on it, maybe she...
No, don't knock on the door.
He gets in so much trouble. Does she know that it's a wellness check, maybe? Only because, the police are called so much because of Nick, her grandson.
Who's her grandson?
Didn't I tell y'all the grandson?
By Nick, I don't have anything to do with him.
What's he look like?
He's a nice-looking young man.
Has he ever been found not with clothes on? Is he kind
I
of,
don't know.
no?
I really don't know.
We found a young guy not too far down the road from here without any clothing on.
Today?
And he wouldn't tell us his name. We couldn't figure out who he was. It was probably about an hour or two ago.
I'll
I know
lose him.
that the police have been there a lot, and I feel bad for her. She's raising him. I mean, he's an adult. He's not a teenager. But I know one time there must have been 15 officers that came down, and they were pounding on her door, and they were saying, "Come out, or I'm going to bust the door down." She had to be scared to death.
Gotcha. I'm gonna talk to him real quick, see if he's maybe seen him this morning. Thank you. Sir, how you doing today?
Hey, look, y'all.
Have you seen them today?
No,
No, you haven't seen either one of them?
no. She's home because the car's there.
I don't know if this is weird to y'all, but I'm just watching the video and I'm like, it's just the fact that I know that lady is in the house and she doesn't have her head on. Like he literally decapitated her, and I'm pretty sure it's her grandson. before I even knew who he was,
Now, early
when they
this
said
morning,
Nick,
about
it's
3
Nick.
o'clock,
I told
went
y'all
up
about
to
the
get a
common
newspaper.
people names.
His bedroom's right there. His
Anybody with
light was
common
on,
name?
So he was there then. I'm talking about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. Do you know if they use like kerosene lanterns or anything for heat?
I have no idea. But
No.
he's got so many tools in that shed. He probably could have one.
Okay, there's like a kind of a gas smell coming from the door, so I don't want to open it.
Really?
And it could just be he may be working on something in the garage and it's getting out there, but I don't want to open the door and it be whatever it may be and something blow up.
She's home because the car's there.
All right.
That's all I can tell you.
No, that's all right. We appreciate it. We'll hang out until fires are gonna get here and make sure there's nothing worrisome as far as that smell. I'm gonna hang out behind my car. What is it? You want me to tell them to send an engine, or are they already coming?
We already got one coming.
It appears it's possibly a fire inside. Fire's making entry. They
what is it, a
smoke in.
small
The second
fire?
they kicked that door open, smoke rolled out. So it was either smoldering or... That's what I was wondering. But I'm not going over there because it smells bad.
And that other officer is smart. He like, I wonder if this is a homicide. He immediately, yeah.
Crime scene team all around.
Yes, sir.
A little work now, huh?
Yeah, well, we just got the son earlier. He was running naked like a mile that way, and he lives here. I'm about to tape it up for crime scene.
Shortly after fire crews entered the home, they reported a deceased individual, shifting the case to a homicide investigation. As the scene developed, the first officer realized the strange call from earlier that day about a naked man outside a nearby daycare might be connected. That man was identified as 31-year-old Nicholas Trench, the grandson of the woman believed to be inside the house.
You're the naked guy that we had to go out with.
Probably not. I was probably in the car.
There was a naked guy, I can't think of his name, last name's Trench, Nicholas. You know that daycare place on the right if you're heading towards the Oaks? It's like in the back of that plaza?
Yeah.
He was over there naked and he destroyed the fence and was washing
Them
himself
people with
off
them common names,
shortly
I'm
after
scared
that.
of
I guess it's been about an hour and a half or so now later. I got a Signal 54 here for well-being check and I go up to the door and I smell something that smells like kind of kerosene-y, but it made me a little lightheaded. So I went back up and I knocked again. I smelled it again. I didn't feel right and I was like, I'm gonna call fire. And I guess she's in there on the bed that's on fire.
Do you want me to get a dog to go through the woods to see if we can find any clothing or anything in the woods from here to the other place?
When you got here, was the door still locked?
I didn't try and open it because I
Okay.
didn't know if it was propane leaking or whatever.
Oh, so
I
you
didn't want
smelled something and said, hey, I'm not going
I
in there.
backed out, yeah.
Okay. And you guys originally called for a well-being check here. It's a hell of a day so far, isn't it?
Yeah,
This is your first homicide?
first one on my own, yeah.
Inside the home, investigators made a disturbing discovery. The victim had been decapitated and dismembered. By law, interior footage of the residence is withheld to protect privacy.
You good in there?
Yeah, I shut the water off in the shower just to preserve any kind of evidence that's in the shower. Other than that, I mean, I looked around. I mean,
Who turned that on?
it was on.
I wonder who turned it. We didn't turn that on.
I'm sure he did it.
Okay.
Try to. So
Okay.
we're gonna be looking for a head and an arm because I did not see it in the bathroom.
Oh, great. And he was between here and that daycare?
Yeah, so we got a canine coming.
I was walking through the woods looking for his clothes earlier.
See a head? Okay. Well, we can mark that area off. That's good.
Looks like a gas can or kerosene can by the front door.
So there's your smell.
That was the kerosene.
Pretty soon we'll become little pawns in this game.
You and me both.
That's it, pal.
Even for the smart people.
The wisers. I call them wisers because they figure out why. They're the ones that figure out why this shit happened. We mitigate tragedy. That's what we do.
Okay, there is a suitcase when you walk in that front bedroom. There's a red suitcase on the floor with a bunch of those blankets. Body parts could be in that suitcase. Okay.
As the homicide investigation at the house continued, deputies already had their potential suspect in custody. Nicholas Trench had been detained earlier that day following the daycare incident. He was now being transported to the Marion County Jail, where he'd be placed in a holding room and questioned about the death of his grandmother.
Keep walking. We're not gonna play that game. Come on. You can do it. There you go. Left foot, right foot. See, much better.
Heavy right there.
Did he just say doors to
They
heaven?
don't pay you enough. All right, keep walking. Hey, appreciate it.
It smells like pot down here, hardcore.
Yeah, we just passed evidence. All right, come on. Have a seat right
Yeah,
there.
let that be what
Get
it.
some water.
They're easy.
Yep, have a seat right there. I'll be right back. You said you wanted a water, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So this is the infamous Nick that might have cut his grandma's head off.
Thank you so much, sir. Have a good day, though.
Yep.
He did it. I tell you, by the way, he drank water. He did it.
Billy. This is John. We're detectives here at the Sheriff's Office. What's your first name?
Nicholas
And your last name?
Trench. Now you're gonna have to go over. I'm sitting in a room.
Nicholas Trench.
I woke up in jail 30, 40 minutes ago.
And we're going to talk about a lot of things.
You all cut up. Are you all right? What happened to your hand?
Well, I do remember one thing before waking up in jail. I fought something that you guys think, or if I even said, you put me in a room bin.
Can you just take us through your day?
Well,
You said that you woke up.
besides waking up in jail, I was attacked by another man.
Can you take us through it and tell us what happened? What
I
happened?
don't really want to go into the grave in details, but
See, you're kind of scratched up there.
these are quite thin, and they're long scratches, and they come from something that has a,
Drugs do
long
play a big
nails
part.
and a very short nails.
Where did that happen? Where were you at when you were attacked? Where do you live at? Do you know your address?
Southwest 75th Terrace.
Is that where you woke up this morning?
No, I woke up in jail. Where was I arrested at?
Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. Hold on. This making me
Tell us,
mad.
where did you get attacked?
I'm
Cause
guessing.
me personally, I don't think he got no mental health issues. I think he takes drugs, and I don't care what drugs you take. I straight don't. I'm not letting you slide. I don't care. I'm not letting you slide. I don't care what drugs you take. How you get every. Look, because people who do drugs actually do become the devil. Because when they can't get their drugs, what do you think they turn into? They turn evil. They can't get it. They have withdrawals, and their body is saying, I want this, I want this. So they do anything in their power, including hurting the people who help them all day, every day. No, that's why I don't, man. Drugs are the worst things known to man. Drugs are, man.
It would be in between the.
I swear to
my house
God,
and the
like,
daycare, 'cause there's
real
a
life
daycare
demonic.
off of the road
The gateway
that
to
you
being a
turn
demon,
on
drugs.
Who do you live at the 74th
Dead
Terrace
ass.
house with?
My grandmother.
Where's she at right now?
I don't know.
What is your grandmother's name?
Alice Trench. Yeah, I just remember feeling like real drunk, and then I'm walking around and I'm trying to get out of the sun, and I remember walking out of the woods to this parking lot, and then I just tried to go walk up to where there's shade. I heard a bunch of people yelling and stuff. I didn't know I was naked. I didn't feel I was naked or anything. I don't.
Do you use drugs or alcohol?
I used to. I've been on
Man, I
probation
used
for a little while now. I almost feel like I was like hypnotized or something.
Where did you go to bed last night?
It's a random question. You ever heard that Led Zeppelin song?
Which one?
That smell.
Is that Led Zeppelin?
Yeah. Ooh, that smell. Can't you smell it?
I've heard that. I've heard that song.
That's a good song, isn't it?
It is. So, what's going on with the grandma?
She's an olderly lady. She kind of hangs out at the house all day with the cats. And
Have you guys had any problems? You guys get along okay?
I mean, as much as you could with the elderly lady, Why are you asking me about my grandmother?
We're just trying to figure out, obviously you don't remember where you were, and just trying to get a little bit of
smoking-
history, man.
If
Who
he-
lives with you and your grandma?
If he is really on
My grandmother,
probation,
my grandfather passed away.
if he is really on probation and he got a CPO and he always getting dropped randomly and all that, he smoked PCP. Synthetic marijuana. He is smoking synthetic marijuana, and yes, it will cause you to do all this.
A year or two. She's not in the best of health, so I choose to work at the house instead of having to be away
That's
from the
if he
house.
not doing
My
hard
grandmother,
drugs.
okay.
We're hoping you
That's
can tell us.
just, hey.
What are you trying to insinuate?
I'm not trying to insinuate.
Where?
We're trying to ask you where you were. Most people, unless they experience a significant brain injury or something like that, they're going to remember at least some details about what happened with their
This
day.
will make me
I
mad.
don't remember anything. The last thing I remember was I'm at my house and I'm working on.
What were you working on?
You talk to Billy. I'll be right back.
I think I was working on a friend's Hyundai. It was maybe like Monday or Tuesday or
And you don't remember any of the rest of your week?
nothing at all.
It's a pretty nasty cut you got on your hand there. You cut yourself with like a saw or something?
I got attacked by somebody. What the f*** is this? Oh my god.
What happened there?
Ah.
You got some good scratches there, man.
What's today?
Friday.
And this all happened today. You found me at the daycare today on Friday.
Yeah. Come on, you know what happened.
I came home from. I was around the corner at a friend's house. I usually forget my keys, but she never leaves the door unlocked. The door was unlocked.
All right, what happened when you got home?
I walked in the house and there was somebody else in there. And then I just went. That's where I was attacked at. I remember the alarms waking me up. Beep, 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 beep. I went running after somebody. And then I wake up and I'm on a cold bench in jail.
Where was your grandma when you came home? When this person attacked you, what did you do to defend yourself?
I remember going to go towards my room, but I looked towards the left and my grandmother wasn't laying on a bed. I said, nah.
Now you're trying to play crazy like you ain't doing
And then
it.
that's where a fight happened.
Okay.
It happened somewhere in right by the front door. And I'm out cold in the fire alarms are going off, I wake up. I chased after somebody through the woods, and then I wake up and I'm by a daycare.
Well, I'm not a psychologist or anything like that, okay, but sometimes when people experience some really traumatic things, their brain can shut out parts of experiences, right? We kind of want to find out what it is that you don't remember, because that's really, really important.
There was this old man that I used to help out. Everything I did for this man, he always found some type of wrong in it. He would play a lot of these like mind games, and my grandma would tell me, stay away from this guy, stay away from this guy. And I would never listen to her about people. His name was Robert. And I remember being very worried about Robert.
What does he have to do with this?
He was just a very close friend of mine. After me and him had a falling out, I wouldn't be at home sometimes, and I would get like a feeling he's going to do something to me or my house or my grandmother. I would always worry about my grandmother. And a good friend of mine, my friend that lives around the corner, says, I don't want him in my house. He would say these weird things, and he was into voodoo-related shit.
Okay.
And he would say spiritual stuff. He would always talk about the spiritual. He would make you feel terrified sometimes.
We deal with a lot of dangerous people.
He's a weird guy, man. He's a weird guy.
Yeah.
I would always wonder, as we had that falling out, I felt this dude's gonna seek some type of revenge, some sort of way.
Well, what happened in the house, man? What happened? There's something you're not telling us.
I fought a man in the house. Next thing I know, I'm waking up with the fire alarms going off.
But you don't know who this person is?
I want to say it was Robert.
You want to say it was Robert. Why don't we take a break for a second? I want you to think really hard, because the important part is what happened when that you don't remember.
Robert
okay?
did it. That must be his alter ego. That must be his alter ego. Robert. Yeah, hey, talking about Robert ain't even real, for real. No, for real. Robert is not real.
Oh my God. No.
Hey, that's hilarious. He is not real at all. I'm surprised when
I'm gonna kill that motherfucker. Sick motherfucker, man. If I get my hands on that motherfucker. No.
Alright. Okay, so we got some detectives looking into some stuff, okay? Listen,
Can I see a picture of my house?
what do you mean, like a picture, or?
Listen, kill my grandma.
No, I don't think he did.
My grandmother. I know he.
No, I don't think he did, man. I think you got some stuff that you need to get off your chest. I think there's probably some stuff that you're kind of embarrassed to talk about, but we talk to people all the time. Nobody in this room is going to judge what happened to you, okay? We have to get that information from you, or we have to assume the
I'm
worst.
a judge.
We want you to tell your story and tell us what happened today. Are you going to talk to us, or are you just going to look at your feet? We know that you guys didn't get along and you had a lot of problems. How'd you get gasoline on you?
Gasoline?
You smell like gasoline.
You're smelling things, because I'm trying to remember. By the kitchen, I went to go see Alice. She was up laying on the bed, and the shower was running. And then I wake up and there's black smoke. I'm running into the woods, but I'm barefooted. Why am I barefooted?
Did you get into an argument with your grandma? I talked to a detective that said that you guys like arguing a lot. Like she would
talk
like,
to a what?
a detective that used to work a case involving you, and she told me that.
Dude, there was never a detective involved in a case.
Didn't you get arrested or something?
Anything. What are you talking about?
Did you get arrested?
Dude, I take care of my grandmother. What are you trying to insinuate?
Well,
I told you
I'm not
Robert Dalton was in my house.
Is it possible you mistook Robert for somebody else, like your grandma?
You know what? This conversation's over. This conversation's over because I see what you're doing. I see what you're trying to do.
We're just trying to figure out what happened.
I told you Robert Dalton was in my house, and I was attacked by Robert Dalton in my house. I see what you guys are trying to do. You're a f***ing scumbag. You know that?
They finna. Robert Dalton never
We're
existed.
trying to figure out what happened to your
He
grandma.
was charged with murder.
Conversation's over.
80 years.
This conversation's over. I would never do anything to harm my grandmother.
Okay.
I would never, ever, ever do anything to harm my grandmother. detective making wild accusations that are not true. And not only is he doing that, but look at these injuries.
Come on, Buck.
Watch your step going down right here.
Oh,
Good job.
murder day in paradise. Huh?
Yeah, pretty much. Not a big fan of Florida, though. All right,
Watch your head when you get in, killer.
And then I'll get the, like I said, it's going to be warm.
Killer.
Killer.
Okay.
Why'd you call me killer? I'll never harm a soul. Never harm anybody.
All right, appreciate it.
Call me if you need
Hey, he did try to sneak that in.
The victim was identified as 77-year-old Alice Trench. Her grandson, Nicholas Trench, was charged with second-degree murder, arson, and abuse of a dead body. Investigators determined he strangled and beat his grandmother to death before decapitating her and severing her left arm. The body parts were placed in a laundry basket inside the shower, where water was left running. He then set a fire inside the home in an attempt to destroy evidence. He ultimately pleaded guilty and, in August 2022, received a life sentence. He is currently incarcerated at the Dade Correctional Institution in Homestead, Florida, with no eligibility for early release except through a governor's pardon or clemency.
We already knew that, but look, hold on.
Homestead, Florida.
Look, I keep telling y'all this. These people with these common names, Nick, Kevin, Bob, Mike, Michael, Larry, George. Hey, I'll go all day. Andy, Marvin. Hey, y'all dangerous. Kevin, y'all man. Especially Kevin's. Y'all are dangerous. Them Cals and Kevins, like, come on. No, it be these people with these common names. I don't know what it is, but for the last 20 videos, 30 videos, common names has been a problem. I'm staying away from y'all. Yep. R.I.P. to Granny Trench. Because Nick, of course he did it. His name is Nick. Nope, I don't care. Because if his name was Bradley, I think he did it too. If his name was Cole, I think he did it too. Tyrone, I know you did it. Yeah. You ain't gonna be able to call on nobody. But hey, y'all gotta watch out for this though. And look, and I bet you, like I said, if he was really on probation and he wasn't doing heavy drugs, which he was doing heavy drugs, he had been smoking PCP, synthetic marijuana, right? And that shit to have you out there. I seen people smoking that shit and they turn into zombies. They get to doing, you can't be around me. Nah, you gotta get away from me. Oh, and I'm talking about, and I don't even know you, and you gotta get away from me. And I don't even mean like that. And they don't need to be near you, but you feel like they are. Look, until you see a person on it, you will be able to understand, like, bruh, you need to be a mile away from me. You too close. Even though you a block away, you too close. Like, yeah, I don't play that. Yeah, look, the police did try to throw that killer in there. Like, hey, that officer, hey, I caught on that. You talking about, yeah, killer. Hey, stop playing. But hey, look, go ahead, catch me on the next video. I might switch to mobile. I might go live on my phone. I gotta go somewhere real quick, so I might just go live. Gotta drive slow through the city. It's raining. People can't drive. You know how I go. Hey, everybody hit that like and subscribe button and catch me on my next live. I might just go hop in the car. Who knows?